We've grown up believing that fruit is nature's perfect food, sweet, colorful, and packed with the vitamins. Eat more fruit, they told us. It's good for your health. And for the most part, they were right. But what no one told us is this: as we age, not all fruits are created equal. Once we reach our 60s, our bodies begin to change in subtle but significant ways. Our metabolism slows. Our kidneys, liver, and digestive systems don't function quite like they used to. Our ability to regulate blood sugar becomes more fragile. The foods that once nourished us can now place unexpected stress on our systems. And yes, that includes some fruits. While fruits are rich in antioxidants and fiber, certain types can spike your blood sugar, trigger inflammation, or even interfere with medications that are keeping your heart beating and your brain sharp. It's a startling truth. The same fruit that helps a 30-year-old thrive may quietly harm someone in their 70s. But this isn't just a warning, it's also a message of hope. Because while some fruits can hurt, others have the power to heal. Nature also offers us fruits that protect the heart, sharpen the mind, support digestion, and reduce inflammation. In this guide, we'll reveal the 4 fruits you should avoid after 60, and more importantly, the 4 you absolutely must add to your weekly routine to stay healthy, energetic, and sharp well into your golden years. Let's begin with one fruit that may be sitting on your breakfast table right now and could be quietly sabotaging your medications. At first glance, grapefruit seems like a health hero. It's low in calories, high in vitamin C, and its tart, refreshing taste has earned it a permanent spot on many breakfast tables. But if you're over 60 and taking prescription medications, this seemingly healthy fruit could be doing more harm than good, far more than most people realize. What makes grapefruit dangerous isn't the fruit itself, but a compound it contains that interferes with a key liver enzyme called CYP3A4. This enzyme plays a crucial role in breaking down many commonly prescribed medications, including drugs for high blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, and heart rhythm disorders. When grapefruit blocks CYP3A4, those medications can accumulate in your bloodstream at unsafe levels, turning a therapeutic dose into a toxic one. The consequences can be life-threatening: severe muscle damage from statins, excessive bleeding from blood thinners, dangerously low blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, or intensified sedation from anti-anxiety medications. And here's the truly scary part: this interference can happen even if you eat just half a grapefruit or drink one small glass of juice. Worse yet, the effects can last for up to 72 hours, meaning even occasional consumption can put you at risk. Most seniors are never warned about this. They assume that a fruit with such a healthy reputation must be harmless. Many unknowingly take their morning medications right after breakfast, washing them down with a glass of grapefruit juice. It's a combination that can quietly lead to ER visits, hospital stays, and in some tragic cases, even death. The bottom line? Grapefruit is not evil. But for over 70% of Americans over 65 who take at least one prescription medication daily, it simply isn't worth the risk. There are safer, heart-healthy alternatives out there that don't interfere with your treatment. Now that you know how grapefruit can quietly disrupt your health, it's time to look at another innocent-looking fruit that could be stirring up trouble, especially for those dealing with arthritis or diabetes. Let's take a closer look at cherries. Cherries are often thought of as harmless indulgences, bite-sized bursts of sweetness that evoke memories of warm summer afternoons and family picnics. They're small, bright, and frequently labeled as superfoods, thanks to their antioxidant content. But for seniors, especially those managing arthritis, diabetes, or prediabetes, cherries can quietly become problematic. The primary concern lies in their sugar content. Just 1 cup of sweet cherries contains nearly 20 grams of natural sugar, a significant amount for aging bodies with slower metabolisms and more fragile blood sugar control. For those already dealing with insulin resistance, this sugar hits the bloodstream fast, causing sudden spikes that strain the pancreas and set off a roller coaster of fatigue, dizziness, and increased inflammation. And it's not just fresh cherries. Juices, dried cherries, and syrup-coated versions are even more concentrated, delivering a heavier blow in smaller servings. But sugar isn't the only red flag. Cherries are also naturally acidic. That acidity, while harmless to most young adults, can trigger flare-ups in older adults living with arthritis or chronic joint pain. The very fruit you thought might ease inflammation could end up making it worse, increasing stiffness, swelling, and discomfort after just a few servings. And when this happens night after night, it's easy to miss the connection between your evening snack and your morning stiffness. Of course, cherries do have healthful qualities. They contain antioxidants like anthocyanins that have been shown to reduce oxidative stress. But the key is moderation and awareness. A small handful of fresh cherries on occasion, probably fine. A bowl of cherry pie or a glass of cherry juice every night. That's where the risk creeps in. So if you're managing inflammation or trying to keep your blood sugar stable, it's time to view cherries not as a carefree treat, but as a food that demands thoughtful portion control. There are better ways to support your joints and stabilize your energy levels, starting with understanding the quiet dangers of fruit that looks healthy on the surface. Next up, let's tackle a fruit that most seniors think is their best friend, but could actually be causing heart rhythm issues and muscle weakness when eaten too freely. Bananas. Bananas have long been crowned as the poster child for healthy snacking. They're portable, inexpensive, packed with nutrients like vitamin B6, fiber, and especially potassium, a mineral essential for heart health and muscle function. But what most seniors don't realize is that as we age, our bodies no longer process potassium with the same efficiency, especially if we have weakened kidneys or are taking common blood pressure medications like AC inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics. Here's the concern. Bananas are incredibly rich in potassium. Just one medium banana contains about 420 milligrams. A hefty dose for those with compromised renal function. For seniors whose kidneys don't filter potassium as well as they used to, this can lead to a condition called hyperkalemia, or potassium buildup in the blood. And it's not just a lab result issue. This excess potassium can disrupt the electrical signaling of your heart, causing abnormal rhythms, chest tightness, and even cardiac arrest in severe cases. Worse still, hyperkalemia often presents subtly at first. You might feel a fluttering in your chest, mild nausea, muscle weakness, or a sense that something is just off. These symptoms are easy to overlook until they escalate. Many seniors end up in the ER with dangerous potassium levels, never suspecting that the cause might be something as familiar and trusted as a banana. This doesn't mean bananas must be eliminated entirely. For healthy individuals with normal kidney function and no medication conflicts, they're still a nutritious food. But for the majority of adults over 60, especially those managing heart, kidney, or blood pressure issues, bananas should be consumed in moderation and under guidance. It may be safer to get potassium from a varied diet rather than relying on one fruit that delivers such a concentrated dose. It's a powerful reminder that even the most seemingly innocent foods can turn risky when your body's filters begin to slow. So next time you reach for a banana, pause and consider whether your body still needs it, or if it's time to make room for lower potassium alternatives that support rather than strain your health. Up next, we'll take a look at a surprising fruit category that appears in almost every healthy snack pack, yet delivers a punch of sugar and gut disruptors that most seniors should avoid: dried fruits. Dried fruits, raisins, apricots, cranberries, dates, they seem harmless enough. Packaged neatly in little snack bags, sprinkled over oatmeal, or tucked into trail mixes, they carry the illusion of being a convenient and wholesome alternative to sugary snacks. But for seniors over 60, dried fruits may actually be doing more harm than good. What many don't realize is that when fruit is dried, all of its water content disappears, but the sugars remain, now concentrated into a much smaller volume. A small handful of raisins, for instance, can pack as much sugar as an entire bunch of grapes. Even worse, most commercially available dried fruits are coated in additional sugars or syrups to enhance flavor and prolong shelf life. For older adults, especially those managing diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance, this sugar hit can be disastrous. It spikes blood sugar rapidly, leads to energy crashes, and quietly accelerates damage to blood vessels and internal organs over time. But the problems don't stop there. Many dried fruits are also preserved with sulfites, a chemical additive that can trigger headaches, gut inflammation, and breathing issues, particularly in seniors with asthma or other sensitivities. And because these snacks are often marketed as natural, people may overconsume them, unaware of the hidden impact. The fiber, which slows digestion and supports satiety, is often degraded during processing. What you're left with is a sweet, sticky, calorie-dense food that your body may interpret more like candy than fruit. These healthy snacks can also wreak havoc on digestion. Their concentrated sugars can feed bad gut bacteria, leading to bloating, gas, and irregularity. And for seniors with slower digestive systems or gastrointestinal sensitivity, this can be enough to disturb sleep, worsen constipation, or contribute to chronic inflammation. So while dried fruits may have once been a smart way to preserve nature's bounty, they're no longer the best option for today's aging bodies. Whole, fresh fruits offer hydration, fiber, and balanced sugars that work in harmony with your metabolism. Dried versions? Not so much. Next, let's explore a fruit that often gets a health halo but could be quietly sabotaging your well-being, especially if you're already dealing with blood pressure or kidney concerns: grapes. Blueberries may be small in size, but their impact on senior health is anything but. Often called a superfood, these tiny blue gems pack a powerful punch of antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, the very compounds that give them their rich, dark hue. For those over 60, when memory begins to slip and mental clarity occasionally falters, blueberries offer not only protection, but real hope. Studies show that anthocyanins in blueberries cross the blood-brain barrier and directly reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two major culprits behind age-related cognitive decline. This means they don't just support brain health in theory, they actively preserve memory, enhance learning capacity, and even protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Seniors who regularly consume blueberries have demonstrated improved executive function and delayed mental aging, according to research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry. But the benefits go beyond the brain. Blueberries are low in sugar, making them a safe option for seniors managing diabetes or watching their blood glucose levels. They also help regulate blood pressure and support cardiovascular health, thanks to their ability to enhance endothelial function, the performance of the cells lining your blood vessels. That's a fancy way of saying they help keep blood flowing smoothly, reducing the risk of stroke or heart attack. And let's not forget how easy they are to enjoy. A half cup added to morning oatmeal, blended into a smoothie, or eaten on their own, makes for a tasty and effortless brain-boosting ritual. Their high fiber content aids digestion, their anti-inflammatory effects soothe the body, and their rich antioxidant load works quietly behind the scenes to defend your most vital systems. So, if you're looking for a daily snack that supports memory, mood, and metabolic balance, blueberries may be your best friend in the produce aisle. But if blueberries guard your mind and heart, the next fruit goes a step further, supporting your bones, vision, and blood pressure with creamy, nutrient-dense power. Let's talk about the avocado. There's a reason the phrase "an apple a day keeps the doctor away" has stood the test of time, especially for those of us over 60. While it might sound like an old saying from a simpler era, modern science has confirmed that this humble fruit delivers serious benefits, particularly for heart health, digestion, and long-term disease prevention. Apples are rich in soluble fiber, most notably pectin, a powerful compound that binds to cholesterol in your digestive tract, and helps sweep it out of your body before it enters your bloodstream. For seniors, this means eating apples regularly can lower your LDL, bad cholesterol, reduce plaque buildup in arteries, and support a healthier cardiovascular system. That's a big deal when nearly half of Americans over 60 are managing some form of heart disease or high cholesterol. But apples don't just help your heart. They also support digestion, which tends to slow down with age. The fiber in apples promotes regularity and reduces constipation, a common complaint among older adults. Plus, they have a low glycemic index, meaning they won't spike your blood sugar, making them a smart, senior-friendly snack for those managing diabetes or blood sugar instability. What's more, the skin of an apple is rich in antioxidants like quercetin and flavonoids, which reduce inflammation, protect brain health, and may even help lower the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Their anti-inflammatory effects also support joints and reduce oxidative stress that can accelerate aging. Best of all, apples are accessible, affordable, and versatile. You can eat them raw, bake them with cinnamon, slice them into salads, or pair them with healthy fats like almond butter for a satisfying and nutrient-rich snack. So if you're looking for a natural, convenient way to protect your heart and digestive system while enjoying something delicious, a crisp apple might be just what the doctor ordered. Now that you know how apples protect your heart and gut, let's turn to a fruit that does wonders for your bones, brain, and skin, all while delivering creamy, delicious satisfaction: the mighty avocado. Avocados may not have the bright colors or sweet flavor of more traditional fruits, but for seniors, they're a nutritional powerhouse wrapped in a creamy, satisfying package. Often mistaken for a guilty pleasure due to their rich texture, avocados are in fact one of the most beneficial fruits you can add to your diet after 60. The key lies in their high content of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which help reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, and raise HDL, good cholesterol. For older adults managing heart conditions, this can be a game changer. These healthy fats also help stabilize blood pressure and reduce inflammation throughout the body, making avocados especially helpful for those suffering from arthritis, joint stiffness, or chronic pain. But the benefits don't stop at your heart and joints. Avocados are packed with potassium, more than a banana but without the sugar spike, which helps regulate blood pressure and supports healthy muscle function. They're also a top source of vitamin K, a nutrient vital for bone density and reducing the risk of fractures, a serious concern as we age. And thanks to their high levels of antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, avocados support long-term eye health, helping to prevent age-related macular degeneration. Beyond their health impact, avocados offer a sense of indulgence that doesn't come with guilt. Spread on whole grain toast, blended into smoothies, or sliced into salads, they deliver comfort and nutrition in one bite. And for seniors who may be eating less or struggling with appetite, the richness of avocados can make healthy eating feel more enjoyable and sustainable. In a world full of restrictive diets and confusing health trends, the avocado is refreshingly simple, real food that truly heals. And if this green gem supports your bones, heart, and brain so effectively, just wait until you discover the tropical fruit that can ease digestion and reduce inflammation from the inside out. Let's talk about the quiet power of papaya. Papaya might look like a tropical indulgence, but for seniors, it's one of nature's most effective healing fruits. With its soft golden flesh, gentle sweetness, and rich nutritional profile, papaya offers a natural remedy for two of the most common challenges older adults face: digestive troubles and chronic inflammation. As we age, our digestive system tends to slow down. Foods that once caused no issue may now result in bloating, discomfort, or irregularity. That's where papaya steps in. It contains a powerful digestive enzyme called papain, which helps break down proteins in the stomach, easing the burden on the gut and improving nutrient absorption. For seniors on medications or with weakened digestive function, this can be a vital support. helping reduce gas, constipation, and indigestion. But papaya isn't just a digestion ally, it's also a potent anti-inflammatory food. It's loaded with vitamin C, a key antioxidant that helps lower cortisol levels and support immune strength. It also contains vitamin A and E, both of which help reduce oxidative stress and promote cellular repair. These nutrients work in harmony to fight inflammation from within, which is especially helpful for those managing arthritis, joint pain, or inflammatory bowel conditions. Another underrated benefit of papaya is its support for skin health. The high vitamin C content contributes to collagen production, which helps maintain skin elasticity and reduce the appearance of age-related wrinkles. That's healing on both the inside and the outside. Best of all, papaya is incredibly easy to incorporate into your daily routine. No need to cook or prepare complicated recipes. Just slice, scoop, and enjoy. A few chunks after breakfast or as a light evening snack can bring soothing relief where your body needs it most. So, while papaya heals and restores from within, there's still one more fruit on our list that stands out for its brain-supporting fats and natural sleep-boosting power. Let's wrap up this powerful lineup with a closer look at walnuts, the crunchy little giants of nighttime nourishment. As we grow older, the fruits we choose aren't just about flavor, they're about function. Every bite can either nourish your body or place a silent burden on it. What worked in your 30s or 40s may no longer be the best choice in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. That's why understanding which fruits support healthy aging and which ones may silently sabotage it is more important than ever. By steering clear of hidden dangers like grapefruit, cherries in excess, bananas for those with kidney concerns, or sugar-laden dried fruits, seniors can avoid unnecessary health setbacks. And by embracing nutrient-dense, low-sugar, anti-inflammatory options like blueberries, apples, avocados, and papaya, you're giving your body the support it needs to stay sharp, strong, and steady. These aren't just fruits. They're tools for better memory, stronger hearts, smoother digestion, healthier joints, and overall vitality. Small daily decisions like choosing the right fruit can lead to big changes over time. You have the power to shape your future, one mindful bite at a time. If this video helped you understand your fruit choices better, don't keep it to yourself. Please share this video with a friend or loved one. It might just help them too. And we'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below with the fruit you plan to add or remove from your diet. Finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell for more tips on smart, senior-friendly eating. Here's to healthy aging, fruitfully done.